في ساحة للعلم كنا نلتقي، والحب والإخلاص زاد قلوبنا، نمضي إلى نور اليقين ونرتقي قمم الفلاح وتاجنا أخلاقنا.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Assalamu alaikum, grade 5. How are you, my dear students? I hope you are doing well and staying safe at your homes. Welcome to English class, and we are going to continue module 2. And today we will talk about something that is very important regarding our world part 2, and also we will discuss Let's Talk. Get your books ready and open it on page 23 and 24. Also get your workbook ready and open it on page 17 and 18. Our learning objectives for today: by the end of this video, we will be able to talk about specific point in time or the order of past events. Also, we'll be able to talk about ability in the past, and finally, we'll be able to talk about free time activities. Let's start with a quick revision on the vocabs that we studied last week. Trip, art exhibition, magazine, glass, metal, modern, the opposite of old, fantastic, learn, and the past of it learned, leave, and its past left. These are the vocabularies that we started with last week regarding our world. Today we are going to continue discussion in this topic, and we will talk about something very important: the order of events that happened in the past. Look at this example. When we arrived, we had lunch. See the structure. When we did something in the past, we did something else, but focus on the order. We arrived first, then we had lunch afterwards. Also, I can say, when I woke up, I brushed my teeth. Like that, but focus on using the correct form of the past. Let's move to activity 4, and it's a listening activity. In this activity, we are going to listen and complete. Before you listen, try to predict what kind of information is missing. Like, what is missing here? Numbers, dates, names, places. It depends on the kind of the question. Okay, so Pablo Picasso was a famous. What is missing here? I think it's a name. Very good. Picasso made many portraits, and what is missing here? Another noun or another name. So let's listen to this recording and find out what is missing. Okay, that was a recording about a very famous artist. His name is Pablo Picasso. So let's find out what are the correct answers for the missing words. First of all, Pablo Picasso was a famous, as I said, yes, very good. He was a famous artist. Picasso made many portraits and very good paintings. Number 3, Picasso painted his first painting when he was, what is missing here? It's a number. How old was he? Very good, 9 years old. Picasso studied art in, what is missing here? It's a place. Very good. It's Spain. Picasso painted Guernica good in 1937. Picasso died in, what is missing here? I think it's a place, very good, in France in 1973. That was regarding uh, the listening activity in our world. And let's move to the next activity. This one is speaking activity. Talk in pairs, look and say. Look at the frame number one. What do you see? You see students maybe coming back from home, or yes, they are going to school. And picture number two, some students finished their class, and we have here food, home, notebook, some books, and a park. So let's fix it. Yes, when Tom arrived at school, he had an art lesson. We need to make a sentence for each frame like this one. When something happened, something else happened afterwards. So let's try in the first one. When I arrived at school, very good. I had art lesson. Number two, when I finished the art lesson, I had lunch. Good. When I got home, I did my homework. When I finished homework, I went to the park with my sister. That's it. Focus on how you use the word when and focus on using the correct form of the past tense. Now, let's move to the next lesson, which is let's talk. First of all, let's introduce the new vocabulary that we have here. Listen carefully. So let's repeat it one more time. Rollerblade, play hockey, send an email, type, and speak English. Focus on this vocabulary, practice writing them, and memorize their spellings at home. Rollerblade, play hockey, send an email, type, speak English. Look, the same. But this one, we are going to talk about ability or something that you could do in the past. In the present, I say I can do this or that. Like I can speak English now. Today, I can drive a car alone. But in the past, let's talk about the year 2015, 2010, or when you were young. Say, when I was 6 years old, I could talk. When I was 6 years old, I couldn't speak English. In the first example, you could. In the second, you couldn't. If you are going to ask a question, say it like this. Could you rollerblade when you were 6 years old? And your answer could be yes, I could, or no, I couldn't if you couldn't. Next activity, talk in groups of three. Put a tick or an X, then ask and answer. When I was 5 years old, could you rollerblade? Check your answers, yes or no. And ask your friend when you come here at school and ask him if he could or he couldn't. And ask another student if he could or couldn't. And record your answers here for the survey. Second one, could you send an email? Yes, you could, or no, you couldn't. Could you speak English when you were 6 years old? Yes, you could, or no, you couldn't. Could you play hockey? Yes, you could, or no, you couldn't. Could you play golf when you were 6 years old or when you were 5 years old? Yes, you could, or no, you couldn't. This is the speaking activity because the name of this lesson is Let's Talk. Practice on this and we will see what can we do about this online and here at class. So that was all for Let's Talk and the second part of our world. Thank you, grade 5. That's all for today. Take care of yourselves, stay safe at home, and see you next time, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.